Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, where we are closing in on the end stages of the game. The only thing that needs to be done is waiting for the United States coup to happen. That basically means that we need to get them up to about 50% fascism and start supporting them. Let's hope that will happen sometime soon. Now, of course, because the USA, they have something, if I can find it here, which really prevents me from doing a lot of damage to their... let's see. There it is. Home of the Free, the ideology, defense drift thingy mabob. That's the big problem, which basically ensures that they're not really getting many points. It's going to be 0.2. This is going to take a long time. But as long as they're on the allies, I don't really want to attack them. I don't think there's anything left but nations that can join the allies, so we just need to go get busy and start killing the final bits and speed through this process as quickly as possible, because there's not much really left to do. I think we just got ourselves a peace deal. There are literally no demands in this thing. I guess the war just got cancelled. Bit surprising, because I was thinking it would happen a little bit longer. Oh, damn it. They joined the Allies. Slightly unexpected, but yeah, not really what I had in mind. Probably should put them up here. Lead their order. Tell them to move over there. So, yeah. This is little bits and bobs that need to be done here and there, but that's about it. The Soviet Union still exists, strangely enough. But we just need to get things done, mostly. That's about it. Just waiting for things to happen. Jesus Christ, how many forces are there present here? You've been doing well, haven't you? Switzerland, 60 to 100 something divisions. Are you insane? That's... Seriously, is that the name they give carriers? Flugzeugdampfer 1? It's basically airplane... I don't know what Dampfer means. I'll check that real quick. Just let me try. Steamboat. Literally, this thing is called a airplane steamboat. Well, I'll say that's mildly ridiculous. We need a lot of modern tanks right now, so yeah, let's just add on a couple more E-50Cs. Basically, we're in the upgrade process here, so I think these bottom ones will always be dedicated towards upgrading existing equipment. Let's see, that's all we need, do we? According to this list. Yes, nation will flip to the allies. Let's see. With a couple more tank destroyers, but that is fine, which is mostly needed. About 2,800 heavy, well, modern tanks, technically. Let's keep adding them on. How many can you have? There we go. We've got 1 million airplanes in here, but these are mostly just stuff we've taken over, not really anything interesting. But yes, war conquest it is, but I just don't want to fight the US of A. Let's take a quick little look. They've got 400 and... wow. I've got more. They've only got... that's very few. Huh. The amount of divisions the US is not even that scary. Right, it's because they don't have this focus yet. Because I can't get it because they never been in war with me. But they've been to war with Japan, so they should have been able to do this. Can I check this somehow? Against the National Spirit Manifest Destiny, do they have it? They do. So they're just not that strong. Neither am I, mind you. I am powerful, I will give you that, but the amount of... Look, this is the big problem, right? It's not just taking out Britain and fixing Africa and work in this area and work here and here and here. It's not that the individual strength, it's the amount of land I have with the little amount of army I have to work with. So yeah, that is a I will call that the big problem that we're having right now. We have so much territory to cover, it's not even funny anymore. And that's why I want the US out of it. Which just lessens the pressure of US invasions everywhere along the world. Which just gives me the time to focus on the other factions currently in the Allies. And then finally move on the US of A. And we're considered being low manpower. We've got 3 million troops ready and available to go. We still have, if we need to go to all those will serve and scraping the barrel if necessary. Okay, so it's just we're trying to speed through a little bit. I don't think we can do any wars without the risk of them joining in the Allies. Oh, they've just joined the Allies. More factions are joining the Allies. There's not any wars going on right now. I don't think there are. The British-Swedish War, the British-Japanese War, and the Second German-Japanese War. This one is not going on. Oh, I'm still fighting the Republic of China, apparently. Did not know. Well, apparently somebody landed here. Who did? Republic of China did. I'm gonna give you military access. What can happen? Let's get our carriers, some aircraft. At some point guess I have to build them. How better can I get jet aircraft on carriers? As far as I know, I can't. I don't know actually. Can I? What am I building besides infrastructure? Infrastructure, that's all I'm doing? Right, but I need a couple more. Do I need them? Yeah, I want a couple more actually. Just get a couple of them. Right, just start moving them to the top. I don't know how many factories I've currently got running simultaneously, but I think it's rather ridiculous, to be honest. No, I have no interest in that. Well, I'm asphaltizing the entire world. Downside of doing this, of course, is the enemy can just as well make use of it. That could be a problem. But then again, you gotta do something with all that production that you're having. And asphaltizing the world seems like a fun thing to do, so a little bit more... I do actually need some radar at some point. So, do I have that built here? Not yet. Well, let's build a couple. 6 of 5. Really, I have 6 of 5 radar stations there. That is impossible. Or do I still have got some radar tech left? I did research all of it, didn't I? Did I not? So I missed one. Well, one of the research is done, and I don't believe there's any other stuff that I can do with it anyway, so let's, you know, get the radar stations, build, research, and everything. I wonder how well I do against the The British. They have... Their naval is not my big fear. It's their air force that is gonna be ridiculously powerful. Probably should start upgrading airfields here as well. Just, you know, let's stop. Bleh, yeah, not talking. It's not like that's the one thing I actually need to be capable of doing. Let's ensure that there's enough airfields around here to take care of things. Right. Let's get this all down. We've got 528 factories currently working. I wish I could just give all of them the lowest priority. There we go, there's the airfields. Setlist class is fertig. And now the Kraftzeppelin. 3 dockyards, there they are. We should really produce that one. Still 21,500 are needed. We're building them at a very fast rate, these factories. Alright, US, you're gonna be the easy win button, basically. 42%, so it's gonna be 0.02. I want them at least 50% plus. They will not have any elections. They will not flip due to anything but a coup. So a coup is the only way to do it. How do you know? Well, I've tried this before. Trust me. These some power. Really? Huh. I am generally surprised that they did not just take territory. They usually do. Really? You haven't done this yet? Okay, I am actually going to intervene here. I don't need to do that. I can just say you from there, and then you will go to there, and then you'll start moving. Something like that. That'll work. Fine, right. At some point I'll start filling up these airfields with proper aircraft. Did I or did I not do that which I was supposed to do some time ago? Jet fighters 2, jet tactical bombers 2. Does that one exist yet? Jet strategic bombers. There we go. Now at some point I probably should start building the aircraft. There we go. There is nothing to be had here. Apparently I was not able to do anything there. Get where you need to be. Please. Stop bitching. Really, that's what you're gonna do? I don't think so, mate. You're just gonna go right over there. Exiled divisions, this SS division. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Joining the Allies. No faction. This has gotta be. Start drawing up war plans. Right. You've been surrounded by Switzerland. Something like that. Doesn't really need anything proper. And we've got you. Have a war plan. Let's give you one. There. Let's give you one. There's the Republic of China. Something to work with. And they already have a plan. You guys don't need one because you really are a bit of a backup force. Either that or they... Nah, you know, that's the thing. I'm actually gonna... Am I gonna do that? I think I am going to split these guys in half. Part of them in Africa, use them to strike everywhere over there. Then again, I don't know. Oh, I really should have changed my army compositions, because you see, I play this game quite a lot in my off time as well, and I've been learning some new tips and tricks and things here and there. For one, I am no longer using armies like this, field marshals. I try to use armies as small as these kinds, and I'll have a million of them eventually. But they have their own dedicated fronts and lines they work with, and I think that's a better system to work with, because the bonuses are far more specific into them. You still have your infantry, armored corps, and all that kind of stuff, so that doesn't really change at all. But there is the overall strength, I think, of your army increases. I don't know this for sure. I've been experimenting with it, but it seemed like a good thing. The US of A 43%, gaining how much a day these days? 0.02. So that means if you got about 8% left, divided by, that's 400 days, it's about a year. So in about a year, I want to start working on my staging of a coup. How long will this take? 400 days. So this will take about the same time for the entire... Oh, I just cancel. I want a proper location to start from. It's going to be Washington. Or New York, one of the two. Tax systems look fun. Washington. That's... You can pick the state of illusion to spread from. If no state's picked, the source will state will be determined under other conditions. It's very little equipment. I was expecting a bigger coup. Or is this going from the... I don't know exactly how coups really work, so you know, got that little problem. Right, got that researched. I don't think there's much research left at all, so not gonna bother much. I think I've got what I want. So yeah, just gonna forget about that. It's gonna be a bit boring. Just waiting for the US to get them flipped. That's about it. All that needs to be done. It's the only research I've want done, the AR 215s. That should be done. There we go. And a couple of free ones. We'll drop them into, I don't know, some random convoys, I guess. For now, this is just, for now, a big for now. Very large navies we have by now, because we're producing ships faster than we can lose them. See, that's the thing. I might be able to get naval dominance around the heartland of here, but that's the thing. I need to start splitting my fleet so much. I hate this element. Not that I've done it before. Still hate the living shit out of it. It's because it just takes so long. Let's start putting them in. Kriegsmarine 1, Kriegsmarine 2 and Kriegsmarine 3. I'll probably split these eventually. You start with that. 5 years, this will make you, what's 2 a year? Now let's set up your divisions. We have no naval bombers yet. I don't want that many naval bombers. This seems like a nice setup. Right, once we have naval bombers, they will be added onto it, which we should have in a very short period of time. I also need a lot more naval factories to be built, so let's start adding them on, shall we? Built them a lot quicker than I was expecting them to build. Now, I could just build a true Atlantic wall, and because I have so many factories that I don't even know what to do with. So yeah, I could build an Atlantic wall. Should I? Perhaps I should. It's just not that high on my priority list, to be honest. And I do it per province, which also takes a lot of time. There we go. I'll get all the imported productions first. I think we're gonna overkill on everything, but I also think I'm worrying a lot about things that I shouldn't really worry about anymore. I think I could just take them at any point I want. I just want to be sure. Understand? Also, I wish I could get rid of some of these planes, because I really don't give a shit about them. Also, I'm not producing everything. Oh, come on. This is strategic. There's so much shit in here. It's aggravating how much shit is in here. There we go. Oh, come on. Right, very large divisions. There we go. Now I need to start producing them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and I'll delete that one for now. Let's build naval bombers, naval close escort, and naval fighters. And you know what? Put some more jet fighters. There we go. Probably should also edit one of my naval vessels to be a little bit more powerful, but you know what? We're gonna save these points for... am I? What can I do for these guys? Stealth, reliability, torpedo damage. Up the capacity probably. Deck space, yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the level 4 carriers that we're gonna have at some point. I might cut out the weight at some point and just speed through this a little bit, get through the process of getting at least more than 50%, you know, get the coup ready and when it fires and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I think I'm overkilling. I only need 3 more. 1, 2, 3, there we go. That's all 3 I need. You know what? I'm actually gonna build that Atlantic wall. While we're waiting for anything. Let's build the Atlantic wall. Which is not gonna do anything because we'll never have any troops properly stationed there. But, there's always the biggest fear that they would invade from France. That's why they built the entire system. France, the Netherlands or Belgium. Might be one of the largest engineering projects ever engaged in man. Might be, don't know. Imagining building a defensive wall against so much coastline, just the idea sounds preposterous, to be honest. But they did it! They built giant bunkers and defensive lines everywhere. It's been quite a task to build. Say what you want about the Nazis, but they were visionary people in engineering. They had people that were visionary in engineering. They went all in. Let's give it at that. I'm getting called a lot of stuff that I'm not really. They were nuts. They were truly nuts, but the amount of it's just. Yeah, it's a dark period of time. Let's keep it at that. Very dark period of time, and I hope we've all learned from it. Doesn't really seem like we have sometimes, but yeah. And that might be the most depressing statement you've heard in a while, but I think it's true. Alright, let's start upgrading this one, the Europa class carriers. I want more deck space, I want more reliability. And point of armor? No, just deck space and reliability. There it is. Europa class A. I should really name these at some point, but whatever, I don't really give a shit. Right, let's set the air wings. Let's see, 40... 26, 50, 40, 26. That seems like a nice number. Right, there we are. Carriers being built. It's going to drop our manpower pool quite significantly, but that's all there is to it. So I'm actually going to let this run for some time. And when this coup begins, I'll get back into the recording, because there will not be happening anything in the meantime. Me just building up forces, training soldiers, because there's a lot of green stuff in this army. So I'm actually going to set this entire army to train. And that's about it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.